I never should have gotten out of the plane, or on that plane. I never should have gotten out of the car. I never should have. I don't know if you had a vow, if you had a fallen out with someone and they feel like I shouldn't have left. This will be for wilderness.
Like, what is your glucose, and can you have more carbs before you decide?
I should. Is that how somebody speaks? I shouldn't have left you out. It just left you like that.
Send your glucose levels directly to your stomach.
Rewind.
Manage your diabetes with more confidence and lower your A1C. The #1 CGM prescribed in the U.S. Try it for free at freecelllibre.us.
And Evo. Just leave that. Pack.
Oh yeah. Consolidate that.
Tell me.
Take a swing at your kitchen.
Tell me about this rewind where I wish I shouldn't have left, or I shouldn't have gotten in the car. I should have listened to you. I was angry. There's some. Oh, you warned somebody, don't get in there, and instead they attacked you. Don't hang with these people. Don't get in the car. Ring. Now I don't know if that's a trafficking ring or if this is actually a ring. This could have. I should have what? I should have gotten you a ring. I should have.
4 months between treatments. If you have an eye infection, eye pain or redness, or allergies to Eylea HD, don't use. Eye injections like
I thought you were
Eylea HD
bullshitting.
cause eye infection,
I realize when you
suppression of
speak,
retina,
there's a
or
reason that you
increased
say
swelling of blood
things.
vessels in the eye. An increase in eye pressure has been seen. There's an uncommon risk of heart attack or stroke associated
And
with
instead, I attacked you. I attacked you for protecting me. Club. I wanted to join some club. Is that what this is about? Some club? Or
and there's still so
for somebody here, they went to the club and they never came the hell back.
Ask your retina specialist about Eylea HD today.
And now it's like, because that I'm experiencing reaping what you sow, I'm just stressing myself out. Why do I do this? Why do people give me advice? I ask for the shit and then they give it to me, William, and then I get angry at them instead of my goddamn self. Or a Dave Williams, Gary Williams.
We stood on some pretty broad shoulders to get to where we're at today.
It's not worth it. If I could go back and rewind, they're showing me a situation where there's a man who was given an offer to join a society or a mafia or just something like that, Freemasons maybe. And there was a beautiful woman that there was a choice. He had a choice to make at that time. This could even be Dwight with DW for some reason. Why didn't I take the initiative? And then what happened? So we're sitting there, and there's some people that can see that this man is attracted to this woman. So let's put that in your mind. And then what happens? Oh, well, death. Okay, well that. All right. So we're going with the shorter version of the story. All right then. Simple. Oh my man, pots and pans on the sand, 50 grand, drinking my hen. Let's see, DWE. Didn't wipe enough. Wow, that's Dick with ears. Is that okay? Well, that's I wasn't expecting that. Is that what someone looks like? Oh, this is the jealous one. Here you are. I'm talking to bro. But hold on a second. That's what they're showing me. That for the first time, somebody had someone else's attention, and somebody looks with a dick, like a dick with ears. Someone that looks 444 got bent over this shit. They could be gay, and you didn't even realize that they were gay. If it's one of your boys. Divine. This would have been a soul connection. shapeshifter. But this reminds me of two people, a divine couple, where you just meshed. It was immediate. I don't know what happened. I mean, I guess now, are you guys forced to see? I can't see someone forcing me to be into it. A chosen one. I should have just listened, man. I knocked that shit. What do you mean chosen? Divine feminine. What you dealing with now? Don't ask. I just heard. I don't know why I use two different types of cards. Because I fucking can. Let's get these troubles. How many more women am I going to go through before I realize that I don't know if I can find that one again? Bro, are there really this many women left? Oh, it's starting to kick in now. Sun and so. Leah. I don't know why I said it like that. One. Sun and SOS. I'll say. Somebody speaks that way. This is my fucking SOS, bro. Are there really this many women left on the planet? I left you. I just left you high and dry. And I think that whatever this was, it was just to get him away from this woman. So here you go. Let's do this. We're going to either we're going to the club. Is that what it was? And somebody never ever resurfaced again. This chick looks like she's out of breath from running. They hunted him. That's the wilderness thing. They could have said we're going to the club, and the next thing you know, oh my God, I don't know who. They get on this bus. When you go to a bachelor party type thing, they're showing me a bunch of guys that get on this transport thing, and then they wind up in the middle of the woods. That's why the death card came out. But there's a chosen one, or some chosen ones that were in the midst of this shit, and I'm guessing that they wound up making it out of there. I guess intuitively they knew that they should have listened to you. Why, if this keeps coming out with that, it must be that they're still not admitting that they were warned, or that they should have, because it feels like there's still something that needs to be, you need to admit to. Is that when you said this shit, right? Use your intuition when you're getting on this bitch or whoever you hanging around. It was coming from a loving place. This guy's bringing food too. Maybe someone's going, God damn, like she was right or he was right even about the food being delivered. Okay, the rewind thing is, shut up. The rewind thing is one of those things where I'm going over all kinds of shit in my head that somebody told me. And just about every goddamn thing that this person said was right. They were right, and they were just trying to help me. They said, don't eat the food, bitch, or you'll wind up dying, or someone's going to put some shit in your food. That's what she said. What else? You're a chosen one with the star. You're destined to be a star. That's what she said. Watch your water. Somebody putting something in the water, too. Look how she, I mean, is she taking shit out? Looks like she's pouring something in that bitch. Row, row, row your boat gently down the stream. Merrily, 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 life is but a dream. Come with, basically it's, come with me if you want a more peaceful. There are people that didn't want that peaceful, simple life. Don't get married.
I added it up. Knew that I lost her.
Don't get married or settle down with anyone unless you know that that woman is a loving woman and is going to love you through everything.
Totally alone.
What is it?
You know it's gonna get sick or 8 injuries.
He's just not learning. Or it's the kind of thing where you're not experiencing enough loss, which that's how it was for me. They were putting things in my food at one point when I was going through this years ago, and I didn't realize it was to humble me with not being grateful for having food while other people were hungry in the world. I was forced to more or less fast. That's how I saw it after the fact. This could be the like what's going on for someone else, is maybe you're being forced to appreciate the fact that you can choose what kind of food that you eat every single day. Clothes really suit your body type. Is this a woman, then?
That's when this feeling came over.
Yeah, but if they're feeding you something, because I heard you, bro. If they're feeding you something that's making you sick and slowly killing you, maybe this is one of those situations where your ancestors or whatever else you believe in wants you to deny that and then watch something else show up. And I'm going to tell you what happened with me. When I realized that they were putting shit in my food at the house I was at in the beginning of this whole thing, and then they were also hiding food from me to starve me. The woman next door needed her fence fixed, and the guy that was in the house with me said he would do it, and he never came outside, and I went outside and I fixed it for her. She went to the store. She knew that I was eating a lot of fruit. She knew that I was having some kind of awakening and that I was eating lighter, and she got me a whole bag full of papaya and cantaloupe and from the farmer's market, and I was so grateful, and plantain chips and stuff, and she paid attention to what I said I was eating because I had, and she's a black woman. She's a black woman that lived next door. I had great conversation with her. She invited me into her home, and we sat in her table, and I told her what was going on in that house and stuff, and I realized now how crazy it sounded, but I know she probably knows that I was telling the truth.
And I've lost her all over.
Hi, I can hear you. It's a tough thing to believe when you tell someone that, you know, especially everything that happened with the guy dying and in the house and just being in the bed for a few days. It's just crazy how that whole thing transpired. But that's what I'm trying to tell you is, and it wasn't like I denied the food. I didn't have that situation, so I get it. But someone else wound up making sure that I was okay. And this has been my whole life, I realize now in retrospect, is that I've always been taken care of. I've always had some crazy shit come through for me. I just never really acknowledged. I didn't bring acknowledgement to it. And I realize now when you acknowledge that shit, it's like thanking the universe for it. Just you acknowledging, God damn, man, I always have something come through. If your situation's getting so uncomfortable that it's making you crazy, maybe you need to assess the people in it or that you're spending time with. And this is why I don't talk to a lot of people. And I know that someone's going to say, well, look at your, this is forced, the shit that was happening with me. It was forced into my life. If this shit didn't follow me here with this gang stalking and shit, and where it escalated and escalated, I would already be where I'm supposed to be. It was a lot of forceful shit at play. Oh, let's get another message. They're still playing. There are people that are addicted to doing things that there's no positive out. You bring nothing to the world doing certain shit. Like, I mean, nothing. Nobody learns from you. I'm wrong. Pull that back. We're tired of people like me. We're tired of only experiencing the types of shit from people where we know what we don't want to be like. We would like some shit on the other side if possible. I'm going to request from the universe, please send some people into my life where I can learn from them what I want to be like. And not the other way around. Bigot. Unless this is some fancy French name for some shit. Yummy? Is that someone's name, Yummy? And what is the synonym for this shit? Far right conservatives, huh? Prejudice. Great. What are you gonna do with Teddy today, huh? What's up with the bigot? Oh, he's a cop. Or you're married to one. Tell me you're married. This would be either a black woman married to a white man or vice versa, and he's racist. Yeah, this is a detective or a cop or something. And you are this, I don't know if you're a water sign, but you're a loving woman. I get it. It's they could have been swapped out where this, okay. Yeah, that's it. I'm guessing when you met, he wasn't like this, or she wasn't like this. One of you is different. They could have swapped just both out. I don't know if there's a business here, or... Yeah, you could be elites. Somebody is here. It feels like the female. Yeah, it's the wife that's actually has things. And what happened is, I feel like somebody was waiting. What are they waiting on? You were waiting on some type of a man. You may not even remember some shit. So let me try and pull some. I want a man in my life. I want somebody that's established. I'm tired of being the one that has all the money here. You have all the money. I don't know if you won the lottery or you got a trust or you come from money or something like that. I'm tired of waiting on a man. La da 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 da. I want to go out and live my life. Okay, and then what? I want to go out and live my life. I'm tired of waiting on a man. I have the money to do whatever I feel like doing. This could have been a fight that you had with a mom. Oh, a sister. Okay, I got it. It's a sister that you could be real tight with, or you were. This is friends. This is... I'm tired of being cheated on. And, oh, okay. Got it. You had some females in your life that messed with some type of black magic, and they were doing spell work so that you constantly had men in your life that used you for your money. I don't think that you had bulk. I think that there was a trust that you had, but it was enough where it attracted men, opportunistic men, or even women if you wound up, you know, being into that kind of shit. But now it's like, well, we got to get together. We're gonna, oh, they threw you a party. Or this is about to happen. But they're showing me that they planned some type of party. And then they put something in the drink. I want to find out, where are you from? And give me some letters. Tell me what state or country. Is it a country? Okay. Honduras. Okay. First name. Ophelia? Ferdinand. Ophelia Ferdinand. And ornery could be a word that someone uses. You're being very ornery.
You look lost.
I do. Well, I was just
Someone could be looking for you or fam. There's people looking for this woman. Now, I don't know if they're all... Okay. Some people are going to try and say, oh my God, we found you, but they're the ones who played a part. Others are going to now say, damn, I found you, but it's because I need some information to get, I either need your license or an ID or some personal information that we forgot to get or couldn't get because you were probably protected by the universe for some shit here. You're probably a divine feminine or just someone that the universe sees as special. O-N-R. The word. Overweight, lazy teenager sits in his room all day playing games. This is not supposed to be the life that you have, darling. What is it that you need from me? That's good. Okay. Where are we at? 21 minutes. 21 could mean something. 2100. Wasn't it 2100 Tyson Avenue? I said was some kind of weird facility where they were torturing people. They're showing me the building in Stranger Things. It was 20, was it 2100 ancestors? No, it was 21. All right, well then that means whoever said no, it was 22. Either you just like acting like you're me and you have some kind of connection with some other realm. Sit your ass down. I'm not fucking done talking to you yet. I can see that you went to get up because you got real hype. Or you play a part in putting people there and you wanted to throw me off. Who's there? I'm sorry, I gotta do this real quick. Who's there? Because they're looking for somebody. Who's there? A cop. It could be, okay, it could be a private investigator or a detective. Ellen? Oliver? All right, they're there. And then I'm guessing, please could do me a favor, because I've given addresses before of where people were being held, right? And they have gone and just gotten certain people out. Don't just go in there and get out somebody because they're connected to you. Please, I feel like you've been getting a lot of bad goddamn karma for this shit. Even to the point of getting skinned and stuff and set on fire, which you may not even remember, and then they reclone you guys. This is the shit that's happening. You can ask your pendulums if you want. I actually prefer that people do when they hear this. Just please, there's someone else that is in there that somebody sees as important and worthy too. That's all I'm asking. Somebody will go. Because there are people that realize I need to do some shit and work off some of this karma because there's some bad shit coming. And I don't want to be a part of it. I want to be protected from it. Whatever that is. And maybe the protection is this. When the world becomes worse than the Book of Eli, I had a dream. I don't know if everybody saw it. I don't know how tapped in other people are into my brain. But there were empty homes. Did I say this before? I may have. It feels deserted. Nobody. Pestilence. Famine. Sickness. Sorrow. Pain. Maybe the blessing and the protection for that would be, because I can hear somebody's half-ass fentanyl fried brain going, well then, I mean, what kind of what death? It would be death, where people are going to wish that they were dead. I'm telling you, you don't have to believe me. Ask your ancestors to show you something in your dream, but now they're okay, that's what's happening, right? But there are a lot of people being shown things in their dreams because they started asking another realm to show them things, and that's why this attacks, it feels like the radiation is even worse. I know it probably does affect memory and dreams and everything. And I believe, ask your pendulums, that they bumped this shit up to 8G. He's an amazing guy, or this is a man like that. He's funny, loyal, kind, smart, outgoing, party, and reckless. Look how differently you handle things now. Getting angry gets you nowhere. This is for a man that I'm guessing you were a little short-fused. Your real father. Hold on a second.
26 feet.
Tell me about the real father. Tell me about the real father. H-A. Could be Harry Dillon, Hank Dillon, Harem Dillon. D-H-S. H-A-D-S. Okay. Now this could be backwards. It could be a Dave, Sam, Seth, Daniel, Harris, Harrison, something like that. High school only. High standards only. Good. Okay. So because you're handling things differently, you're choosing different women that you want to be around or spend time with. That's amazing. Yeah. They have to love themselves. Okay, this is amazing. This is actually a man who's like, I get it, right? I get it. I need to have a woman in my life who actually values herself. Imagine that. You walked away from some kind of group. I don't want nothing to do with this anymore. Unless this is a family and you're happier because of it. I'm guessing that. Okay. You could have been planning on doing this and they knew somehow, or they could feel you pulling away from some group. You could be an Aquarius or a Pisces, or you were trying to do this secretly. And I think that the more that you pulled yourself away, you just saw yourself becoming more happy. This is something that leaves me like this. Why am I like this all the time? Woo. Okay. It's fighting. It could be something like ISIS or some kind of group like that where you're just causing, yeah, it's a problem. I realize all I'm doing is that what I'm doing? I cause problems, but then I had this life of whatever this was. I'm angry. This is how I was. Oh, it's an outlet. Okay. And now what's the outlet? It could have been drinking. It could be now. It could just be, finding other options to let this anger out on how to deal with this shit. And this is some woman that's confident. I realize if I have a woman that's confident, right, and happy, and that the way that she looks at things is different, a free spirit, that's what it is. Somebody was a free spirit, and I don't know how you got into this shit. For some people, it's almost forced, and for others, it feels like a family thing, which I guess would be forced. I'm the free spirit. I'm different, I realize, now that I separated myself from this group. Okay, beautiful. Hostile. Nibus. Dreams, both inspiring visions and relaxing daydreams, and knowing the difference between the two. I don't ever sit and just chill. Now I'm okay with just doing nothing. I'm guessing that line of work, you're always on guard, and when you're like that, you always feel like somebody's up to some shit. You can't really relax. Well, that's beautiful. Let's get some Scrabble, and I'm going to close this shit out. Rid. Rip. Pam. Yeah, I don't even like using it. I don't like that WAP thing. That's so weird to me. I refuse to even. Sorry. That's for somebody else to talk about. Ooh. Your cousin was involved. Is someone's name Gage? Dirty House? Why? Oh, got it. Okay. It's the... I said before, I actually understand why people get involved with that shit when you're angry. I don't know. It's not for everybody who's connected to that, but some people grew up in different types of environments than we did. Why does this Queen of Wands keep... This is a strong, confident woman, though. It could be a female cousin that was involved. This feels like sacrifice, secretly wanting to sacrifice you. Did someone get jumped, or what? Something happened that was violent, or as you were, oh, as a child. Okay, I'm just gonna leave it at that. I'm gonna leave it at that. I can feel that it's like, nah, I don't even want to get into that shit. I'm just gonna close it out. Someone just needs to know that your cousin was involved in something that happened when you were a child that either left scars now or affected you physically now. All right, we're not going nowhere. Love you, Philly out.